In the 250 class, Joey Savacci was third place, but he will not be joining us in the press conference. In second place tonight on the Yamalube Thor Yamaha Rockstar Parts Unlimited machine, Dylan Ferrandis. And the winner on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna factory racing machine, Zach Osborne. Dylan, congratulations. Was there something that you did over the couple-week break that helped you make some gains that you were able to use tonight?
Yeah, of course. I just ride more and get more confidence because that's what I missed the first few rounds, and also get more speed in the whoops and go a little bit stiffer in the suspension, because when you come from Europe, it's really difficult to ride a stiff suspension that all the riders here use. So was what I missed, I think, in the beginning of the season, and yeah, something that you have to learn week after week. So that's what I try to do and not burn the steps. So it's what I did, so I'm really happy about that.
Zach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
As it stands now, 7 points down going into Vegas. Any kind of special strategy there, or is it just win and let things happen behind you?
Win and let things happen behind me. I think you know, the format for next weekend kind of supplies its own craziness and chaos. So for me, it's just to go there and do what I've been doing today and just enjoy my time riding. And no matter the case, I'll be the attacker. So I'm happy with that position, and it's clear cut what I have to do.
Jim Kimball, motocross action. Zach, I've seen you win some races in the past, but it seemed like after winning tonight's race, you were especially happy.
Yeah, it was a huge disappointment for me in Detroit to go down the way I did and to lose the red plate and just a bundle of points. So. And then in St. Louis, I was sick the whole week before and managed to get on the podium. But to come back tonight and win, and you know, I felt like it was a clutch time for, you know, that was the only option really, was to win tonight, and to come from 10th or wherever I started to do it was pretty special.
Yeah, Zach, you were obviously faster than everybody. I think your lap times were a little over a half a second faster than the second fastest guy. But those early laps, you were going wild. Was it just, you know, consequences be damned, I got to get to the front?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to lose. I mean, whenever you come into the last two races 12 points down, and I told myself that I needed to make 7 points tonight happen, but I mean, realistically, I could only control 3 of those. So yeah, just needed to get to the front, and I was lucky to get through the first rhythm lane after the start because it was just chaos. There were bikes everywhere, and I was just right in the thick of it. I was jumping blind, and managed to get through there and then make some good passes and get to the front quicker than what I thought. I was kind of panicking at one point because I was like 6th or 7th, and I could see them going like the other way on the triples, and but I caught them quicker than what I had anticipated, and that was a good feeling.
Jason Wygant, Racer X. Can you talk about a line you used? You jumped out of the whoops, and then you went around the outside, and you passed a rider almost every lap through that section.
Yeah, that rut there were 2 ruts like really close together, and I felt like I was just kind of waiting on them the whole time around through there. So I just started jumping out and not following people, and like you said, it allowed me to pass 3 or 4 guys there in that one spot. And when you have something like that on the track, and you know where it's going to be, you don't have to panic the whole rest of the lap trying to make something happen. You can just pick your spot and make it happen there.
Scott Yarjo, MotoNet blog. This question's for Dylan. Dylan, you've improved all season long, and even tonight it seemed like you improved as the race went on. Can you talk about how the track changed and how you were able to find your lines and catch back up to Cianciarulo at the end?
For me, it was really difficult, that kind of track, because I live in California, and like now everything is dry and hard packed, so it's not easy when it's ruts in Supercross for me. But I rode a little bit in outdoor, and that's really helped me to be back in a softer pack and ruts. So I think that's helped me a lot tonight. But also, yeah, it's like experience, and I struggling a bit all the season with my fork in the soft condition like today, and I think today we finally find something good. So that's what really the key to help me tonight, and that's what I think I finally get a good podium on Real Supercross.
Steve Guybers from Vital MX. Zach, where would you rank this among the tracks this year as far as ruts and the conditions out there?
Obviously I didn't race Oakland or Seattle, but for us this was probably the toughest one. I expected coming into East Coast, having not ridden in almost 10 years on the East Coast, I expected it to be more like this every weekend. So it's been sort of a pleasant surprise for me to not have to deal with this much gnarliness every weekend. So I enjoy it though. I think it's something that I kind of excel at, and it sort of plays in my hand. And yeah, it couldn't have really come at a better time for me at this point in the season.
Chase Sal, Racer X. Did you see what happened to Joey, and how do you think that should be addressed?
I did not see anything. I didn't even know until after I got off the podium, and then someone said something to me about it. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, no matter the case, I'll be the attacker next weekend, and it's clear cut what I have to do. So I'm gonna do my very best to make it happen.
Dylan, the Supercross series isn't over yet. There's another race to be run, but do you feel pretty good about how you've done in your rookie season here in America for Supercross?
Yeah, I mean, I missed one win in Detroit, so I'm really not happy about this. I make some mistake in a few first round, but yeah, I'm definitely happy with tonight. Like, to get 2 podium, for my rookie season, it's not so bad. For sure, I expect a little bit more, but yeah, Supercross is definitely so much different than what we have in Europe. So it's something that you must need experience and race and training and really different day to learn this, because like you don't. I mean, when I came here, I never imagined that was like this. The Supercross is what it was. It's so different that what we used to have in Europe, like track of like Bercy or Geneva. Everything is different. So it's just this. Need to learn and get experience.
Jim Hawley, Race Day Live. This will be the last question. This is for both you and Zach. Are you looking forward next week to that East-West shootout? You get a chance to go against the other side of things and against your teammates also.
Yeah, I mean, in my situation, yes. If I were in a different situation, probably not, because I think it's a risky format. But yeah, I mean, the way it is, it's cool. I enjoy the Vegas race. I was on the podium there last year. Hopefully, it rains again like it did last year. So chances are probably 0, but we'll see.
96 degrees next weekend. Is that
perfect? It'll be like this concrete then.
For me, I expect a lot for next weekend in Vegas, because it's outback. I mean, it's normally outback when what I used to ride every week on Yamaha track in Corona. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot, and also I really want to see all the guy from West Coast ride, because for me, my opinion is like this year the East Coast Championship is so much. The speed of the top 5 is much faster than Hill and Plessinger, but the top 5 here on the East Coast for me is really strong compared to West Coast.
Thanks, guys.